Guys like Mike Freeman, and there's a bunch of others, clowns that are calling racism why Eric Bieniemy he's not getting a head coaching job. These other guys are getting head coaching jobs over Eric Bieniemy. Well, number one, a lot of teams don't want to wait for the Chiefs to end their season. They want to get things in place now. Number two, what is Eric Bieniemy's job really in KC? Does anyone actually think Eric Bieniemy is the genius behind Andy Reid? Was Eric Bieniemy in Philadelphia when Andy Reid was doing the same shit with the Eagles 3 straight years, having hosting the NFC Championship game? What is Eric Bieniemy's job? It's nothing. He sits there with the fucking clipboard, looks at Andy like, yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's all he does. People act like he calls plays. That's all Andy Reid. All right. So don't act like Eric Bieniemy is being slighted by a head coaching job. Number one, teams don't want to wait till the playoffs are over. And number two is he that good at all? I mean, he's just Andy Reid's right hand man. He's not calling plays. So how good is he actually? He was an average running back at best. I mean, God. But Mike Freeman's like, oh, that's terrible. These white guys are getting a job over these black guys. I mean, what the fuck? Why does racism have to be involved in everything? I mean, what the fuck? Do you want the whole world to be black? Do you want the sky to be black? Do you want white walls to be black? Do you want black walls to be blacker? What the fuck is wrong with you people that want to cry racism all the time? I'm starting to think the people that cry about racism are the fucking racists because there's nothing racist or Jemele Hill the same way. Oh, Andy Reid or Eric Bieniemy calls the plays. Where the fuck did you get that stupid unassuming knowledge? He doesn't call the plays. Andy Reid calls the plays. Understand what you're saying. It's probably why you don't have a fucking television show no more on ESPN because you're a fucking clown. But everything is not racist. If you think everything's racist, then maybe you should look in the mirror because maybe you are the racist. It's that simple. Eric Bieniemy needs to get better. And maybe he needs to go to a team that doesn't go to the playoffs every year so they don't have to wait. If he wasn't on a playoff team, maybe teams would hire him. But he's on a playoff team. And he's Andy Reid's basically his puppet. Andy Reid does everything in Kansas City. He did everything in Philadelphia. And Andy Reid's the second best coach in NFL history behind Bill Belichick. Eric Bieniemy has nothing to do with that. Mike Freeman. Jemele Hill, my arm's getting tired.